Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hermit Cave. You know what? I think we have a zombie somewhere that I keep freaking hearing. Actually, I should be able to see it on the minimap. I've just updated the pack here, dudes. The packs. I've just updated the pack, and a few things seems different. I'm running on the latest version. I don't really like to update packs too frequently. Like, it always scares me that something unnecessary was changed that is just gonna mess something else up, if you know what I mean. Where is this guy? Yeah, I keep hearing the zombird. He must be down here. And in this update, the journey map is completely reset. So, oh, it's a zombie pigman. I see. Get out of here, fool. Yeah, the journey map is completely reset, and it seems to be that I have even lower frames, which that's a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit scary. I think, though, it's because of all the stuff that we have in our world. So oh, there's one more big change, by the way, that I don't understand why. Last episode, we built this wither killer, and the glass is no longer see-through. I really don't understand why. But, like, it's just some weird black looking. If I replace it? No. It's just weirded out. If you guys have any idea why that is, then do let me know, because yeah, that looks pretty awful right now. Anyway, last episode made me realize that a lot of the things in this pack comes down to the extreme crafting. It's going to be extreme tasks to do all of these things, the infinity catalyst that we looked at, and because of that, like, we need to be producing insane amount of everything. And I think some of the things we are already, like quartz, we have good chickens to do. Redstone isn't really an issue. We need 12,600 blocks. Well, that's quite a bit of redstone, actually. We have 1,700 blocks. But we are producing this pretty quickly, I would think. 1590, yeah. Yeah, we are producing it pretty quickly. And I think we could always add more chickens to it. Maybe we should do that. How many am I using here? I'm using 16 plus 10. Yeah, it would be super easy to get more of the ones we have here. We have a lot of clay. What about the quartz? The quartz one is a little bit broken. I don't understand why it gets stuck in there. It is producing it, like it is sending it, but it's very, very weird how it gets stuck. What happens if I do this? Or maybe this one is producing it so quickly. Nah, it seems to clear it now. That's just so strange. I don't understand why that would happen. But long story short, we're gonna need a lot of resources. And I think today I want to look into a different mechanic for how to grind ores. Like, so far we have the hermits helping us, and we found out that we can upgrade the meshes to get more efficiency, aka quicker, and to also get them fortune. We definitely want to get to a point where we can make these books automatically. So maybe that's one of the things. If we go to Civ Efficiency 5, this book is made in the enchanter using compressed nether gravel and lapis. So in modded Minecraft, if you have Ender.io, there is this fantastic block called enchanter, which lets you build books. Like, you can build silk touch, etc, etc. So I think the first thing we should do, enchanter, is that we should make one of these, because yeah, as you can see, we have all the ingredients for it. Nice. And we'll plop this bad boy down right here. This is going to require a lot of XP, though, to make all the books. Now, just out of curiosity, compressed nether gravel. I think this is something we need to smash with the hammer. Yeah, we need to. Okay, so we need to hammer down compressed nether rack. Which we don't have. We don't have any nether rack. Okay, so if we want to make that book, we need to get nether rack. That's good to know. What about the fortune? Civ Fortune. This book requires compressed ender gravel. Ooh, ender gravel. So I'm assuming that's the same. We need to crush, yeah, crushed end stone. Okay. And we get that from hammering down endstone. Okay, so that's the exact same. So basically, to make these books, we need a lot of endstone and we need a lot of netherrack. if I'm up to speed here. We don't have access to the end yet, but we made these. How did I make these, by the way? I can't even remember. Oh, that's right. We get them from the loot bags in this pack, and we can also make them through glowstone and lava. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can't make them. There used to be a different way to make them as well, with thermal expansion, infusing sandstone with ender pearls or something like that, but that doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. But okay, so compressed endstone. Let's hammer this down just to see what we get. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a compressed diamond hammer. You can actually make a double compressed diamond hammer. Tinker's construct modifier combined with blasting for best result. Okay. So there is a lot to the whole hammering and stuff that we haven't, or I haven't explored. But let's try this out. So you should become, why couldn't I vein my, oh, my controls have been reset. Hold on. Here we go. Let's try this again. Yes. Okay. So that gave us crushed endstone. Cool. But then in the enchanter, to make the Civ fortune book, we needed compressed, right? Yeah. So for the level 3, we need 30 compressed ender gravel. Oh my goodness. There's no way we're doing this without having production of these things. Is there? It feels like trying to craft this manually is going to be a pain. But maybe we can make one of these fortune books. It's not the main thing I want to test out, but I'm going to want these books anyway. So maybe today we'll set up production of endstone and netherrack. Like try and automate it. Oh, and to use the enchanter, we're going to need to make book and quill as well. So I don't know how we've got the ink that we have. Is that also a thing that drops from... Oh, you know what? That's the cyclic farm. That must be the cycling farm. But we can get... If we get enough black, we can actually make an ink chicken. You know what? Every time we look into a new project in this pack, it just feels like we should set up that cyclic farm for basic production of everything. But yeah, that's how we get a Civ Fortune 3 book. Nice. So that took most of our endstone as well. So now I gotta decide. Do I want to set up a farm for the sifting, for the cyclic, or do I want to try out the sifting? Maybe we try out the sifting. Yeah, let's do this. Let's grab a sieve. I'm gonna try something here that you guys suggested that may be faster than using the hermits, is the idea. Let's grab some diamond meshes. And I don't know how these works. Maybe actually the upgrade, the enchantment doesn't work in normal sieves. Maybe that's just in the upgrade. Let's try it with this one that has efficiency. So what we're gonna do, if you guys remember, in the very beginning of this series, I was sieving things manually. I was using 9 of these, right? And then I was standing on top and it will sift all the different things at once. Now let's do this. Let's put down these again. And then this block here is the one that has efficiency on it. And we're gonna try this out. See if it's quicker this way. So let's just grab some gravel. Boop. And the idea is to automate this process. So instead of us doing this, we automate it. It does have a different, you see it has a different speed, but it doesn't seem to be quicker. It seems to be slower. Or the same speed, but yeah, so this is the one. Keep an eye on that. Look at this. That's really weird. But okay, this obviously will sift things 9 times as fast as our dear hermits. Well, minus whatever is on the different meshes. Oh, you know what? I just understood something. I just may have understood something. Hold on. Where's my axe? This would be silly if this is the case. Pay attention to this speed. Let's try and work this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, about 4. Count to 4. If I put a normal one in here, is the entire thing gonna be slower? Because that would kind of make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's exactly the same. Okay. I thought that for a second that maybe because we have a grid of these, one efficiency upgrade is going to be enough. But okay, we want to try and automate this. So we want to use a mechanical user. Is that what it's called? Yes, mechanical user. This guy here from extra utilities. And that's just a dropper. And then we need one of these bad boys, which shouldn't be a problem these days because we do have ender pearls and we can always do that. I'm just going to go ahead and... What am I doing here? I'm just going to go ahead and craft up some more of these because, yeah, we're going to need them. Boop. Split some ender pearls. This is a really neat little function, by the way. I really like it. And there we go. Now we have a lot of those. But one mechanical user is going to be enough to get this going. And the idea would be that we have the mechanical user, which acts as a player, by the way, facing downwards. And I'm not really sure if this is going to work, but we'll try it out. So mechanical user will be chilling there, right? We'll be putting this there. And how am I going to get the mesh onto that? Can I do... Oh, I can do that. Okay, cool. So if I give this guy gravel, is this going to work just out of the box like this? Okay, you get some gravel. And this thing should right-click things. Generic click, always on. Nothing is happening. Okay, let's try use item on block. Activate block with item. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then it has to continue to do it though. Use item. It pushed it once when I changed it to use item. Entity, generic click, place block, use item on block, activate block with item, use item. Hold on. If I do activate block with item, is it just super slow? Why is that so much slow? Oh, I guess because this is not quick. Because that's clicking slowly. Okay, so if I add some speed upgrades to this, I think we're onto something here. If I add some speed upgrades, we may need more GP for this though. But yeah, as you can see, it is actually doing it for us. Oh, nice. That's quicker. Wait. That is quicker than one hermit is doing it. And a hermit is only doing one at a time. Right? Obviously, we have to build a machine around this so that we pick up the stuff and all of that thing, all of those things. But I think this is the way to go. Now, let's go crazy. Let's try something even crazier here. You ready for this? Hold on. Let me put... I don't think I can put the ore piece in there. Yeah, let me try something crazy. One sec. Okay, so what happens if we add more of these? And this is something that I haven't actually tried, but you guys have been telling me that you could do this in a 5x5 as well, which would be absolutely ridiculous. This is 25 blocks at the speed of 1, pretty much, right? Let's try it out. It works. How big can I make these? Hold on, I don't think you can make them bigger, but let's just try this as well. just for the laughs, if anything. I need more ores. I think this is definitely we got to build this machine today. This is insane. No, yeah, it doesn't reach over here. Okay, I'm actually almost happy about that because like the amount of fortune upgrades I will want to put on these things is going to be crazy. So we need to replicate this. Basically, we need to have gravel being made, sent into this user. We can further speed upgrade this further down the line, but we need more GP for that. That's going to make it even quicker. We also need an item collector. And my favorite one is the hopper. This thing from Mob Grinding Utilities. It's not originally from Mob Grinding Utilities. I think that's important to say. This is a copy from a previous or from an older mod. Let me just put these away. Cool. But this is my favorite one, and it is because it can pick up items through blocks and it doesn't have any barriers or anything. So if I do that and give this guy something to sift, boop, that's just gonna suck everything up. Hopefully. It sucks up in a 7x7 area. It seems to be... Things are flying around though. But yeah, it is picking it up. So that's another lesson that we are learning here. We need to make sure that we are... that we have all the walls sealed up so that things don't fly all over the place, I think. This is going to be a fun project. I'm excited about this. So I've been giving this some thought, and I don't want to remove the Hermit Cube. The Hermit Cube is like part of our world here, and to be honest, like I wanna mine, super mine ores with this new machine that we came up with. I don't think I want to like have all the different ores though. I think I just want to do gravel to start with. But I also don't want to place this far away from this machine because this was a little bit complicated to set up, and I want to utilize the same sort of machine for this other thing. So the base is kind of full over here. And this ugly thing is still here, which I think, honestly, to be fair, this thing is super simple to take down and set up again. It's like the easiest thing in the world because we're using refined storage. And I've also always said that it's temporary. I think this corner here, I want to change up and extend the gravel out. It's going to be quite a bit of a project, but actually, let me see how far down, because it needs to be the right level. So that's 2 blocks down, so 1, 2, and there. So this would be the floor level, and that works out perfectly. So the idea would be to take away our loot box openers, which again, super simple. I just need to have a clear inventory. And of course, the way we're gonna clear this out is our clearing quarry, or the builder, I mean. I can't believe though that I've lost my shape card, so I had to make a new one of these. Oh, I am. I'm such an idiot. I didn't lose it. It was in there the entire time. Okay, well, now I have to. I checked this spot and I was like, I wonder what that is. Anyway, hopefully, crap, I messed up. All right, well, that's okay. I gotta do some repairing. I'm not the best of measurer in situations like this, but yeah. The idea is that we're going all the way in there, and I'm also gonna punch out a little bit of this wall, so that we get a nice like non-square shape base. Is the idea. All right. Well, I've excavated an area with the quarry, and it looks very bad at the moment. It looks very, very straight and boring. The first thing I want to do, though, is I want to change out the... Oh, how did I change the size of this thing again? Is it this button? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I want to change out the floor to gravel, and that's super loud. There we go. Change out the floor to gravel. And I'm kind of picturing that we'll try and design this into being some sort of miner's cave, if that makes sense, because it's where we're making our resources from. So I think it's a good fit. We have to also put gravel on top of this, but that's going to be a little bit tricky because obviously, yeah, gravel is a falling entity, and I need to get underneath here and like hook up the new quarry, or our new miner. So maybe we'll wait with that for a second. And this gives us space for further expansions. I think I'm going to place the very first one, the one that we designed together, right here. So we need a 5x5 area to do that. And let's actually place it on the very edge here. So you, 3, 4, 5. And this will maybe not look the best now, but for the for long term, this is going to look, or this is going to be the coolest thing, I think. And what I want to do is I want to place it down in the floor. So ideally, we'll make some kind of glass as well, so we can see this thing in action. That being said, it would be really cool if you could use the mechanical user from underneath the sieve. I don't know if you can. Like, can you sieve? It wouldn't make sense, but it would look better. Let's try it out. Let's figure this out. So if I have the mechanical user here with a sieve on top of it, and crap, I think it was use item on block, right? I should have remembered which one it was. Will that? No. So that places it on top of it. Okay. Activate block with item may have been the one. Oh. Oh, okay. Is that working? It is working. Oh, that is so sick. That looks so much better. So we can hide the ugly mechanical user and the cables we need to pull to it. Oh, this gets me excited. Okay, so we would have, let's figure this out. We need to have these sieves on this level because we want glass on top of them. But I kind of want them one lower and an airspace in between. We can put the vacuum hopper wherever. It can also be underneath. So, yeah, I think the wise thing to do would be to have this come down a level. And then we put the sieves here. Just like that. And then in the very center, of course, we will dig down. And we're going to place our mechanical user. And we want to have this as activate block with item. Like that. And ideally, we want all meshes to be fortune upgrades here. Because that's definitely going to help. But for now, we'll just put normal meshes in. We then need to... I think the next thing is the vacuum hopper. That's the most important thing to place down. Because that's where we will get our items from. So you or this guy, is this guy really powering all of these? He is. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Let's place that there for now. Yeah, maybe we want to have, it's a 7x7 pickup radius on this guy, so I think we can have him here and then wire a cable connected up to this. Alright, so I got the cable connected and it seems to be sending stuff to the wrong way. So we gotta put that on there. And this should just immediately do the right thing, even though it looks super messy right now. Why are things being... I guess because I didn't have a servo, it actually found an interface or an inventory here. So I guess that's why it's like weird. These machines, by the way, they blink, and I think that's causing a lot of FPS lag. So I'm trying to light up the area here with torches. See how that blinks? The more blocks they have to light update, I assume is gonna affect the FPS. But okay, so I got that placed down, and I also dug out a little trench over here because we're gonna make a gravel creator, and I think we just make another stonework factory. This is sort of weird. We should really make one station that makes all the stone and sand and dust. Not even like this. Like we should have one station that makes all of it and sends it to our system, and then we can use our system to handle stuff. But anyway, for now, let's just continue to do it the bad way. It's gonna be very interesting to see if this stonework factory can actually keep up with this, because yeah, we're doing 25 gravel at a time. I don't think it will be able to. I think we need to figure out a better way of doing this. But I'm just going to be super compact with this. So mechanical users there. Stonework factory goes 2 blocks below it. And we're going to power it like so. Actually, I may have to be even more... I may need some more space here. Because yeah, I do. Okay, crap, that's gonna look a little bit janky, but whatever. Let's put a drawer here, and we want to set this to grind the cobblestone. We want to block the top yellow and allow the blue top yellow. That's important because otherwise things will it will pull out cobblestone. Then a servo on that should send gravel into there. Sweet. And then from there to there, we're gonna do this. And then another servo here into the mechanical user. And yeah, like I said, I think it's not gonna keep up with the amount of gravel. At least if we put the upgrades in this, I don't think it will. But I kind of want to see it before I take action. Okay, so you go there and then install all the meshes like so. And again, I definitely want to have fortune upgrades here because I'm pretty sure that's gonna work, help out. And I have actually connected everything up, so we should see everything being collected. Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, this machine is insane. But as you can see, the gravel is not keeping up. The gravel is not nearly keeping up. That is incredible. Oh, we've created a monster, ladies and gentlemen. But okay, just out of curiosity, if I now go down here and enable my servo here again, this should have collected all the stuff. So everything should be sent. Oh, that needs to be disconnected. And everything should go into the right sort of system here, where it can fit. Guess everything is going in here for now. That's okay. Yeah, I think everything is actually working. The only thing we need to do is produce gravel quicker. And quite a lot quicker by the looks of things. So we have a few different options here. I think the very first thing we should try is to be smart and see if we can get away with just speed upgrading the stonework factory. So remember these add-ons we made for something else. I can't remember what it was. We're going to do for this as well. So 2 energy upgrades and 2 speed upgrades. And my game is lagging so much right now. I don't know why. Don't know what's happening. Let's energy upgrade this. And it's important to energy upgrade these, by the way. That also increases the speed of how quick they work. So I think the energy makes it do it more often. And the speed upgrade makes it make more. Which is kind of weird. But let's see if that's going to be enough. I don't think so. Oh, maybe? Because it needs to produce 25 gravel every operation. It's so close, though. It's so close of being enough. Yeah, are we happy with that, or... I mean, the next thing is to add more stonework factories, and at this point in time, if we add just one more stonework factory, we do have some pink slime still. If we just add one more, we should be good. And this is also why I prepared with a drawer, by the way, because now we can simply just add another one. Make sure we make the same configurations here, though. Yep, and then let's not send from yellow. We can just add another one, and that's just going to add a little bit of gravel. And obviously, if I add upgrades to that, it's going to be even better, but I think this is going to be enough now. Ideally, we want them to be always to be filled. And yes, we are! Nice! This machine is absolutely ridiculous, though, and now I'm wondering if... Are we gonna get other issues now? Like, I don't know why that is there, by the way. Are we gonna get other issues like these things filling up again? Probably, as you can see, these are not keeping up by any means. Oh my goodness. Is this? We've created a monster, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been watching this for a little while, and I also covered this up on the sides, and yeah, we are... Guys, we are producing things quicker than our new super best machines in the game can handle it. We are producing ores quicker than our elite smelting factory with max upgrades can process it. We're also running out of power doing it this way. This is quite ridiculous. It's quite ridiculous. And obviously, yeah, this is just not going to keep up either, like I said. I don't know why there gets sand and stuff in here. Yeah, that's really strange. But I don't even know if the thing can pick up quick enough. It seems like we're picking everything up, though. But I don't know what to do about this. Like, I'd have to rip out everything again. With this setup here. I'd have to rip out everything again and put it up in a better way. And as you can see, the speed of the items traveling here, like, it's quite a bit of a process to rip everything out. I'm just so shocked. I'm so shocked with how powerful this thing is. And before I leave you today, I want to end by setting up the cyclic magic bean farm, finally. I really want to get this thing going. And to remind you, I just put it up here and then I took it down before I reminded you. But the plant interactor from Industrial Foregoing will right click on plants. So that's what we're going to use to harvest it. And we're going to use the plant fertilizer from Industrial Foregoing to spit bone meal over it. And we're just going to use one space like this because we honestly don't need to do a bigger farm of this. This is going to be quick enough, and we have bone meal for days. In fact, we have 25,000 bones, which, yeah, that should be enough. So the reason we have some bone meal and some bones is that this stuff here comes from the hermit, whereas the bones come from the skeletons. So there are two different drops that we have in our system. Nice! I don't need a speed upgrade there. So this is now yeah, as you can see, it produces stuff and sends it back to the system. And the stuff that we're going to get here is absolutely random, and it's not going to be the fastest way to do this. Like, for example, I was considering doing a farm that covers the entire blue box here, but I honestly don't think it's necessary. We don't even know what we're going to need that comes out of this. Mainly, I'm doing this to get some dice, because if we have this running at all times, we should be getting, like, slowly getting ink. Yeah, we just got some pink dye there, it seemed like. We're going to get a lot of wool. And it's just going to stack up and add up on random small things that we're going to need, vanilla things. So yeah, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing indeed. But anyway, dudes, that's going to do it for today. I have to figure out how to deal with this monster of a miner. This is the most insane skyblock miner I've ever built. And I have to figure out how to deal with all the loots because... yeah, this is not good. This is just not gonna cut it. Look at all that, like backlogging diamonds and stuff. I'll probably end up importing it into the system. Look at this, we're even out of power here now. I'll probably end up importing it into the system and then from there dealing with it in one way or another. But anyway, if you have any suggestions, as always, do let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And hit the like button if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you dudes in the next episode.